Thank you, Michelle. We're getting ready for Jazz Fest. It starts on Friday. And one of the staples out there, Crawfish Monica, has been one of those must-eat foods at Jazz Fest. This morning, the man behind the recipe is with us without Crawfish Monica. Pete Hilzim is in, talking about how the festival has changed over the years. I've been ragging you all morning on this, I know.
That's okay.
Well, Pete and I've known Pete since you first started doing Crawfish Monica. We go back a long way.
A long way.
That was back in the 80s. And let's talk about how you and your wife came up with the idea for Crawfish Monica.
Well, we were at a dinner party in 1981.
And your wife was Monica, so people don't know, yeah.
We were at a dinner party in 1981. We had just moved back from California, and it was my classmates from high school, and I thought of this dish, and I tried it on them. And it went over very, very well. And I looked up and I said, well, we'll call it Crawfish Monica, because my wife was standing there.
Yeah.
And
good move.
That was a very good move on my part. That's one of the smartest things I've done in my marriage.
And right now, the only place you can get Crawfish Monica, we're showing a bowl of it right there, is at the Jazz Fest.
It's the only festival we do now.
Yeah, because you guys used to do a lot more.
We did, and it's an enormous amount of work to go on the road with that product.
Yeah.
And it's just, I've too many years. Too hard and too many years. I'll let the young guys do it. And
you were talking, you were telling me the other day that Quint Davis told you guys expect a huge Friday crowd for the first day, because I mean, on one stage, closing out the show, you got Lizzo. On another one, you have Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. Mm-hmm. You have the Wu-Tang Clan on the Congo stage. I mean, it's going to be a huge day.
It should be a great day for everybody. The weather's going to be nice too. But yeah, we're expecting a huge show, period, for all 7 days.
Hopefully the weather holds out, because the weather does make a big difference.
It does, but we have places to shelter in place if there's bad weather. They've done, over the years, they've improved that track so that it gets rid of water extremely quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, there are massive pumps off behind scenes that just pull that water out at incredible rates.
And I assume you all the time, because it happened this morning, somebody said, oh, I had Crawfish Monica the other day. There are a lot of things that say they're Crawfish Monica, but they're not.
Correct. Everybody seems to have a version of it. There are a couple 100,000 of them online that none of them are.
Are you trademarked with that name?
Yes, we own a federal mark, and have my wife trademarked that, 35 years ago.
Well, see, she's got the brains in the outfit.
She's definitely the brains of the operation.
And at a typical Jazz Fest, I mean, on a really good one, how much Crawfish Monica will you sell in a day?
A lot.
I mean, how many pounds?
A lot of pounds. I mean, we have a 26-foot reefer next to us, and we'll empty that in 3 days.
Really?
And it's packed to the gills.
And you guys do turn over, because sometimes at some of the food booths, by the end of the day, it's not as fresh as it was at the beginning of the day. You guys have a good turnover on your product.
Fortunately, it sells well, but we keep replenishing it with fresh product. And every batch is fresh. It hasn't been sitting around doing nothing but waiting for you.
And where do you guys make all your Crawfish Monica?
We make this stuff. We have a factory in Texas that we merged with in 2017. And so it's manufactured in Texas for it. We have one of our ex-employees works there, and we trained him how to do it right. And so that's where it comes from. And
the reason I'm asking this is because if you only sell it at Jazz Fest, really, I mean, what do you do the rest of the year?
We have a business that brings food to restaurant chains.
Okay.
We find products that are hard to do.
But not Crawfish Monica?
No. I mean, we design and help you have manufactured products for your restaurant chain.
All right, Pete, we appreciate you coming in. Still kind of mad you didn't bring Crawfish Monica, but I mean, that's okay. I still like you. Jazz Fest starts on Friday. Jazz Fest starts on Friday. It runs through Sunday, and then it picks up for the second weekend starting on Thursday. And then they'll wrap up again on the following Sunday. We have a link to all of that on our website, WWLTV.com. We'll be right back.